Yeah, we live, buddy. How's it going, guys? So, yeah, we had another day. Why is this dude right in front of me? See, listen, I literally start the stream and this dude is already trying to kill me. All right, this dude is already trying to kill me. But anyways, yeah. So I've been looking through the server really noticeably, and yeah, you know, streaming every single day. You know, it's kind of hard to do lore content when there's nobody on the server. Bro, what? Like, what is this, bro? Hey, look at this. Look at this. I swear. And the only person that's canonically died is the only one that's still playing. Anyways, I'm not panicking. All right, nothing is wrong. This is a great server. It's fine. Can this guy just leave me alone for 2 seconds? And he teleports me. He teleports me way down. Okay. Oh, great. Now I got siren headed. Are you freaking kidding me?
It's called the Watchtower.
Will you shush? Like, listen, bruh. I don't need your little freaking. It's actually, it's called. It's like shut. Like, bro. No, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Anyways. I'm just like, bruh. Like, I you know, everybody gets so hyped with this server, and then, like, nobody joins. Like, bro, what is this? Anyways, let me get the live chat pulled up. While I'm not being pursued by 500,000 mobs. Preferably. Bro, I put okay, everything's on max. I'm just gonna say that right now. Literally everything is on max. I've got a blood moon. I am stuck outside the base. I love this. See, this is what you would call normal. Everything is so strong. Everything is so strong. Like, bro, I can't. I can't get the stake down. Why is he up there? Okay, listen. Are you kidding me? All right, well, listen. This is how, no, how are we supposed to, I can't, oh my goodness. Oh, you hit hard. Hey, buddy. Back off. He's gonna kill me. That was close. That was close. I'm not gonna lie. That actually. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm tired of almost dying. I do have some golden carrots though. I love this. This is fine. All right. This is fine. Nothing has gone wrong. This whole server. Can I get 2 seconds? Okay. What's out there? Anyways, bro. Everybody hypes this thing up. I want soda, not Sunny. No, soda, not a Sunny D. Yeah. Too sugary for me. As I ask for soda. Anyways. Bro. See, I'm glad that this week was mainly like Shadow and I doing stuff. Because if it was me and the Necromancers, they haven't been on since like the 17th. Like, bro, it's the 22nd. They haven't been on. It's like, bro, I like how the main people I need for lore is just not available. It's just not, bro. And I think some of the stuff is glitching. Listen, I need XP. Oh, you're fast. Okay, listen. I need the XP. He's just... I think he died. Okay. He teleports? Oh, he gives you poison? No, it's the dang witch that's giving me poison. Oh, heck no. Get out of here. I should not be struggling with netherite gear. What is this? No, like, actually, what is this, brother? Like, hey? This server is so scuffed. Everything has gone wrong. I haven't even edited the lore stream video I've been trying to edit because I had a Songs of War tribute I needed to put out. Why can't I run? Do I have slowness? Why do I have slowness? Why do I have slowness? What is happening? What did that witch do to me? Yeah, see, I love this, how the only people that's playing are the people that's canonically dead. Anyways. Why does it keep teleporting me down here, bro? The spawn rates at max. I'm suffering. Why, man? Oh, could you teleport me back up on the planet? No, I killed him. No.
Hello.
Hello there. Nothing is going wrong, alright? Absolutely nothing is going wrong. Everything's fine. I definitely didn't just look at, like, the timeline and basically figure out that it's basically you, me, and Braylon that's the only ones that's playing anymore. And I love this, because there's lore streams, this dude is gonna... I'm fine, alright? I didn't just die to the freaking Shadow Man, you know what? I'm fine. What?
I got rose gold from school. This is my first one I've ever gotten on the stream. This is the one I found.
Yeah. I can't even survive anymore. Oh, bro. Netherite armor. I need the necromancers, bro. I need to do a lore stream with the necromancers to get my enderite armor back, because I'm just so tired of getting one tapped, man. It's funeral day. We need to hold a funeral for Greg. That's the entire point of today's stream. And the 3 baby guests that I have so wonderfully collected from Tree. Alright, let's see here. I literally don't. I literally don't. See, I like how the totems of undying don't actually save you from the.
Oh gosh,
I love this. I love that I have absolutely no armor right now. Yep. Yep. Where's my stuff?
Trying to learn how to spell funeral.
I might have to actually turn off the dwellers just for the funeral, because since it's Sunday, I increased everything to the max. And I'm definitely feeling it. Where is my stuff? I don't even know where I died. You're canonically dead. Like that's why I'm like, of course, one of the 3 people that's still playing is canonically dead, and the people that would bring them back to life are not playing on the certain. It is. I'm fine. All right. I'm calm. I'm calm. There's nothing. This is literally close to your base. What? Oh yeah, because you're gonna live. Like, I will be back there. I will be back there. It's just I'm not.
On here's a life story. So like,
Can't.
bed.
I'm streaming, bruh. Okay, but I told you, you know the rule. You know the rule. I've told you 1,000 times, and you just ignore it. You know, one of these days, you're gonna learn the hard way. And trust me, you don't want to learn the hard way. We all know what happened in that episode. Do things the easy way, or you can do things the hard way. The choice is yours.
Alright.
They're spawning every 5 seconds, man. I don't.
So, anyways, hi guys. As my friend Carlton is currently struggling with everything in life, I'm going to have a funeral for my dead guest. This is gonna be a great stream, y'all, because I might seek acts of revenge. Yippee.
Acts of revenge on people that aren't playing. Anyways, yeah, I'm just so done. This has become. Why did I try to challenge myself to stream every single day? Yay! Because the necromancers. Oh yeah, guys, listen to this. So I get a text from the necromancers the other day, and they're like, "Hey, so we made our own realm, and we added the same mods you have, but we added more." And yeah, we've been playing on that. But we're still playing on your realm, and I'm like, "What do you mean you're still playing? I looked at the timeline. You haven't been on since the 17th. What do you mean you've still been playing? You sent me that text 3 days ago." It's like, listen. I am fine. All right. It's not like everybody on the server just abandoned this one to go to this other one. All right. And that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening. I'm sure they would 100% get on if I was like, "Hey, I need you for a lore stream." It's just conveniently, you know, the week everybody stops playing is the same week that, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Shadow. Yep, I'm hanging out with Shadow for a week. That's just the timing of that. I love that. Why? I don't have. I'm gonna die again. The totems of undying do not help.
I have a second stream. Person watching our stream. Is that you?
No, I'm watching my own.
Ain't no way this dude is watching mine.
All right, this is. I can't get 2 seconds. I can't get 2 seconds without another one spawning. Like, bro, how are we gonna do a funeral with 5,000 things spawning right now?
Okay, it's now back to me.
I like how I was like, yeah, we'll do the dragon later. It's just, I completely forgot. I was like, you know, the funeral, that sounds like a good idea. We can do the dragon tomorrow, even though I'm working an 8-hour shift tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. As he's destroying the trees.
I saved a baby kitten today. You want to know its name now? Its name was originally Toothless.
Heh.
But you want to know what it turned to?
What?
Ruthless.
Yep. Sounds very, very fitting.
It's an all-black kitten with nothing but black.
What's the
and
eye
I wanted to
color?
name him like bluish.
What? Oh my, okay, so my mom has always been like, we're not gonna get another cat unless it's an all black cat with blue eyes, because that is really rare for a black cat, apparently.
I need one.
I found it at Sonic. Someone just brought it in.
This
I was
is
like, yo.
information my mom would probably like to know, because I guarantee you, if she knew this, she might 100% adopt it. See, I don't even know how to get up there.
Okay, alright. Come on, doggo. Come on. We gotta make a trip because someone tried to kill you the other day. Cough, cough.
I'm just the watchtower, bruh.
Yeah,
I literally have had stuff spawning. I am not gonna survive another encounter with the Shadow Man. I beat him once. I am currently 1-to-1 with the Shadow Man, and that is not good stats. All right, that means we're equal in power, and I don't like that. I can't.
Get into the base! Where literally I have made it so hard to get into that only creatures that spawn in it are the ones able to get into it.
Okay, the Shadow Man is not what I'm worried about, and it's still ridiculous. It don't matter, bro. Like, bro, even freaking like Diamond left after all the drama. Tree is kind of just. I'm like, man. Everybody was like, oh yeah, we don't have a 2-week Minecraft phase. Nope, we don't have a 2-week one. Lies! It literally was 2 weeks on the dot. Listen. I am.
Me over here who's like still.
I fell.
Trying.
I'm dead. Never mind. I'm alive. Okay.
I see you.
You know what? I'm just gonna teleport to you. I'm not doing this again. Yep. Sounds like a good idea. I need my Enderite armor, bruh. And I still need to edit the last lore stream with the necromancers. Just that, you know.
I did just post a lore drop,
Yeah.
like in lore one thing, so that might help a little bit, but I'm not promising anything.
Yeah, it's just I was focused on that Songs of War tribute, which you guys should definitely check that out on my channel. Yeah, it's actually really good. Anyways, spoiler warning. This is the first tribute video that I didn't put spoiler warning in it because at this point, you know, if you're clicking on a tribute video for a series, you're probably gonna get spoilers. So I'm done putting spoiler warning. It's like, bro, the series is around, man. So, yep. So the 3 baby ghasts that I have are in my chest down in the barn.
It does not matter. I like the walls. They are coming along pretty well. But I can tell you guys had a creeper incident.
Yeah, well, there's been multiple creeper incidents.
Why is there redstone?
You know, like when Mom and I were playing.
We don't question anything, all right? That definitely hasn't been there since like the start of this base, and you know, it's nothing important. Listen, yep, there's no secret thing that's gonna happen with that. Nope.
Proceeds to go investigate. Okay, there's a sticky
me?
piston
Why
connected.
me?
This
Bruh.
better not be a TNT dropper. I will throw hand.
This is not. Does this look like a bro? That is not what a TNT dropper looks like. Well, my double jump doesn't even jump as high. What is this? It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's double jump 3. This is not. I don't care if it's craftable. Well, I can't even find it. So.
And it actually smells really good. Okay, turn off the dwellers. We need to have a great.
I was thinking, like, that's why I'm like, bro, they're just spawning every 5 seconds. Like, I can't even, bro, okay, no. We're
Really?
done. We're done.
Really?
We're gonna.
Really? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Why are you just running behind me?
All right. Problem solved. Now we can have 3 seconds of peace. Huh. Oh, goodness.
Did you see the title of my stream?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where did Greg die at?
I don't know. I wasn't even on the server when it happened. I got the text from Tree, and he was like, I think I messed up. And I was like, you think? You think?
Okay. Just because I actually know the dimensions of a ghast. That. Fuck! Boink.
Yo, Mr. Rain is back. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you definitely haven't missed me crashing out over the fact that you know, everybody has 100% still been playing the server. Yep. I'm not worried about future lore streams at all. Nope. They definitely didn't make their own realm and add even more mods than I did. Yep, that's not what's happening. Anyways. Why is there 2 crafting tables in like very close proximity?
Because I'm lazy and I don't want to continue making them.
What? Okay. Yeah. Listen. The stream the other day, that wasn't yesterday. We need a funeral for Greg, because he was murdered
Ruthlessly.
by Tree. This is starting to look like the amulet for Minecraft Story Mode. Right, not anymore.
No, not like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna 100% need Enderite armor. If I feel like fighting I might just fight the Void Dragon and Netherite just to see how that goes. But I have the feeling that it's not gonna end well. I do not play Fortnite. Actually, I played it once when it first came out, and it was funny because it literally just dropped. I can't remember. It was at an event I was at, and the game just dropped, and everybody was like, "Oh." I think it was like a month after it dropped. I got the one time I played it, top 5, and then I was like, this game, I died, and then I was like, yeah, this game's stupid, and then I was just like, nope, never played it again, and never really followed anything on it. Because in my mentality, I'm like, listen, if you want to play Fortnite, play something that's, I don't know, just play Warzone instead, Brad. It's like better graphics, and it's just, I don't know, Warzone is basically the same thing, just minus the building. Minus the building. And even then, at that point, just play Rainbow Six Siege. Bro, there's just better games that's basically the same thing. I'm like...
Pretty much. For someone who actually plays Rainbow Six Siege, no joke, this is a hot take. I will say this and I will die on this hill. Fortnite is overrated.
It is. It 100% is.
No offense to anyone. No offense to anyone who actually plays it. Props to you. It's just not for me. I'm a Siege player. I love playing Siege.
You would probably beat me at that game.
I haven't played it in a while.
I kind of stopped playing that once they nerfed Tachanka. After that, I was like, you know what? This game's not that good.
Everyone says they nerfed Tachanka, it ruined the game. No, he needed slightly nerfed.
No. The DP-27 or 28, whatever flip it is. I think it's 27 or 28. The DP-27 freaking on the turret, bro. That was the best thing. And people were like, it's too OP. It's like, bro, go around it. There is supposed to be strategy and planning, but lo and behold, you encounter something and you're too lazy to solve it. You're like, oh, you just gotta balance it. It's like, no, the whole point is to figure out a way around. I'm like, bro,
Hang on. Hear me out from someone who actually plays this pretty annually. People would spam the ever-loving shit out of that fucking character. And actually sucked playing.
I just don't understand. It's like, well, you see, there's this common thing, there's this thing called the floor, right? Right? And there's this one character that you can, put grenades and stuff everywhere and blow stuff up. I feel like there was ways around. I don't understand. I could fight against Tachanka and do just fine, but everybody, whenever I played him, I absolutely obliterated the competition, and I'm like, bruh. I have the same argument with Roblox too. I'm like, listen, Roblox. I straight up think that game's so stupid. I'm just gonna say that now. It's so stupid. What do you mean? Of course you love that game. You know what? You're in that generation. It makes sense. I would rather play Minecraft, Terraria. I'd play Terraria over Minecraft. It's just, this is kind of what most of the people on my YouTube channel demand right now. I would 100% play Terraria. You know what? I need to start a Terraria Let's Play. I'm missing out, bro. I am missing out. I need it. Why? Okay.
Play with you. I'd actually play it with you if I could afford it.
I will give you the game on Steam for free. I will straight up buy it for you and be like, here you go. It's just right now. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that in college. It's just July. I am using to watch How to Train Your Dragon stuff because I am in a How to Train Your Dragon mood and I want to binge watch the entire show again. So, both shows. Everybody only talks about Race to the Edge and they always forget about Riders of Berk and Defenders of Berk. It's like, bruh.
I'm thinking of watching it. After I'm finished with you. I'm on season 3. Episode.
And even then, I wasn't even done with my game rant. So yeah, I'd play Terraria over Minecraft because it's actually just really fun. It's definitely the progression in that. I don't know why the progression in that game is one of the best I've ever seen in terms of game progression. Like, I don't think there's a game that beats Terraria in terms of just a game progression. I mean, yeah, there's other things games will beat Terraria at, but I feel like Terraria is the absolute top for how you make a progression system in a game. I mean, War Thunder, trust me, I had a really big War Thunder craze for like 2 years, and then, I don't know, I got all the vehicles I wanted, and I just stopped playing it because I had everything I wanted. There's no vehicle that I want anymore in War Thunder. I already have them all. I have access to the Panther 2. I have access to the 105 Tiger. I have the Sturm Tiger. I've got the Mouse. I guess the only vehicle that I don't have is Stalin's UFO and the IS-7. But really, I don't care too much about the IS-7. The UFO would be nice to own. But even then, it's just kind of like, if I have the opportunity to get it, I'll get it. But, you know. Okay, these Phantoms. Would you... Okay.
Well, despite... Okay, say that this doesn't work out for the stream stuff, why don't we just make our own little Let's Play together? Oh, baby guest! Baby guest!
It's probably going to turn into that, because the Necromancers have just straight up been like...
Nope.
Yeah, they just be straight up being like, peace, we're out of here. We're out of here.
Peace?
It's just funny that I've gotten my parents obsessed with Minecraft now. I never thought I would see the day. They both thought the game was so stupid, and now they're both like absolutely mesmerized. Like they're literally like playing the game every single night for hours on end, and I'm like, dude, I never thought I would see the day. And it's just like, bruh. Okay, I was standing at an angle, and for a second, the sugar cane, the potatoes, and then that copper door looked like a creeper when they all like blended in for a second, and I was about to be like, oh no, but no, it...
Until the realm expires, we could just play on it and have have some fun and actually not have to worry about lore all the damn time.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning. I mean, at least in July. Like I'm gonna do a couple. Like since I've missed a couple days, I'm gonna stream a little bit in July, but to make up for that. But yeah, I already told people, I'm like, hey, the lore streams are pretty much ending in June, except for now I'm gonna have to move 2 of them because obviously 2 really big lore streams are the ones I missed, so I'm gonna have to have 2 really big ones in July. But yeah, it would require the necromancers for that. But anyways, I just need to send them this entire no, I just need to make like a YouTube shorts of me just ranting about how the necromancers have straight up abandoned the realm. I wonder if that if I just peer pressure them into join and continue playing, you know.
I think that's referred as bullying.
Listen, if techno could make it a career, I can make it a career. Anyways, yeah, like I get off at like 6 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a bit. Like, of course, the day I'm like Void Dragon Day tomorrow, and then I'm like, oh, I get off at 6, so it's gonna be a decently like late stream.
work all tomorrow.
Wait, when do you get off?
9.
Bruh, well, I guess I'm waiting till 9, and I can just edit that lore video while I'm waiting.
Yo, I shall name. Now Greg has a bot now, and I'm naming them the brothers. Oh, dude, my parents are making something that smells absolutely divine.
Smells divine.
You're gonna die.
I know I'm actually hungry just with the smell of this.
Trust me, so I ate at that cafe. Why is there a zombie in here? So I ate at that cafe, and I've been in like a bit of a. I've been in a breakfast craze ever since I started working at Taco Bell because their breakfast is. Oh my goodness, dude! Taco Bell breakfast, I'm telling you, bro, so good. Anyways, well, at least the breakfast items I make, I tend to like take what's on the menu and just edit it slightly to make it a little bit better, and that little bit better makes such a big difference.
I don't know if my mic caught that.
What?
I just snapped my neck in half.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I have a feeling this is about to turn to a let's play. It's like, yeah, we beat the Void Dragon, and now we're just gonna do lore by ourselves. Yep. The two of us can carry the entire.
We probably could.
I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to add more randoms. I think that's. It's just the problem is. Actually, no, your character. Listen, after the Void Dragon, both of our characters are going to disappear very quickly, and then the Dweller issue will be solved, and then I don't have to worry about people raging because they're like, I'm dying too quickly on this server. I don't want to play. It's like, trust me, man. Like I told people, I was like, it was best for you to, join when it started, but it's just some people that didn't see it, and I'm like, I mean, I made it. Hard to find. Like I made it a community post where I knew my community posts don't really send out notifications when I make them. So I was like, yeah, you had to actively be looking for it on my channel to find it. It's like only the most dedicated of fans were gonna, and then I was like, yeah, I can add a random here or there. Even though they haven't really played much, I'm like, bro, this is the biggest bruh moment in history. I could probably add Dream, right? I could probably add the real Dream, and people would be like, I don't want to play on that server. And it's like, bruh. Just go to.
We should just have fun with it.
Yeah.
You're not paying for it, so we might as well use it while we have
Well,
it.
for this month, I am paying for it next month.
Fuck it. Let's have the best builds.
Oh yeah, we're gonna like. I think part of the Necromancer's issue was they had such a massive scale project. They were like, I'm done. It's like, bruh.
Where mine is, it's continuously adding on.
Yeah, so I was like, you want to do a 500 by 500? I was like, you guys are crazy.
Where mine's like, I think mine's like at most 100 blocks wide.
Yeah, and that's I think including the walls.
Like, that's one thing that I couldn't get with the Necromancers is like, why are you doing this to yourself?
I was like, bro, that would even be a pain in creative, bro. And it's not even at the point in the server where I give people creative for like the last, like I do that for like the last couple, like I just give everybody admin pretty much. And I'm like, well, do what you want for the last like couple weeks.
You'll come back and it's like, this is the final thing. Holy shit, Erica! This is what my friend Erica built. All of a sudden it's just an entire replica of the words. What am I trying to say?
So I finally got
Chinese Empire.
a parking garage at my college that's actually outside my dorm. I don't have to walk across the entire campus to go to the softball field. Anyway, so yeah, I'm happy about that. I don't have to walk for 30 minutes to go to my car, which means I can drive more places and eat at more places and do more things without having to be like, bro, I gotta walk 30 minutes before I can get to my car. It was like, lo and behold, some life-threatening emergency happens and somebody needs me to go there. Bro, even running, it would take me a minute. And that's even then, I have to make it through traffic without waiting, so I just gotta YOLO it across some of the intersections and be like, if I get hit, I could, like, it's, like, bro. The college arc is entertaining.
Mine was depressing.
Yeah, that's because of the people there. That's why I was like, bro. Honestly,
No joke.
like,
If I go into the U.S. Air Force,
oh, that'll be even worse.
Am I-
Like, you think college is, oh god.
no, because so me and Gavin, we've been talking, and I like Gavin. He's pretty cool. Absolutely a sweetheart. But I'm over here and I was talking like, I don't know if I want to, like, I have no purpose in life. I don't know what direction in my life I want to go and all that stuff. And he's like, how about you join the military? I'm like, okay, recruiter. He's like, no, genuinely think about it, because you get all the training that you need to be an MP, because yeah, I talked to him about being in law enforcement. You get all this stuff that you need, and your college gets paid for if you want to pursue something, especially if you get right out of basic. I'm like, okay, I'll think about it.
I don't know. I've always told people, I'm like, yeah, don't you just love how joining the military magically solves all your problems? It's almost like everything they say sounds too good to be true. That's because it is. Anyways,
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that it's completely impossible that it's going to suck 90% of the time. Like, basic is going to suck. But
that's not even the beginning. Yeah, anyways, continue.
I also understand I have to take the good from the bad. Is if I don't have a purpose in life, I don't want to continue trying to do something that I have no purpose in doing. And the military might be the way that I find that stuff.
Might be. If not, you just signed your name to Uncle Sam, and they're like, oh, by the way, you joined right as we're about to get into conflict, so we're going to send you here. It's like, what? It's like,
I would rather die with a fucking purpose than die in a bedroom not
True.
having a purpose.
true.
I would
Even
rather
then,
die
I don't
in a
know.
place-
I don't know how that. We'll see.
Nah, motherfucker, you're gonna all of a sudden it's like
The fact
Eric
that
can just
the military doesn't even really like people that have asthma, I'm like, bro, like if they're very, like, they don't hire a lot of people with that. Like if they're hesitant with just that, I'm like, bro.
okay, think about it. If you're that might be one in a million type of situation. Not because like I'm not supporting that, but think about it. Why do you want somebody who's already having breathing problems when they're going to go into combat, where you will be dealing with gas chambers, dealing with bombs, smoke, dust, and all that, and you have to take an inhaler every so many times? It might, especially in combat, if you have a panic attack, they need you to be able to breathe properly, and rather than that one delay of hitting an inhaler, might be the small second of life or death.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's completely correct. I'm not supporting the fact that they don't hire people with disabilities like that. I'm simply pointing it on how I see it from my perspective of it.
I don't know. I've always been like just so against the military. I'm like, you get all the benefits and stuff while you're there. Where they screw you over is after the fact. And trust me, it is like the amount of people that's just been done like with the military. They're like, bro, I wish I never went in. They're like, it was honestly not as like, they were like, I mean, you got everything that was promised to you while you were there, but they were like, they would screw you over occasionally. Then they're like, it was after everything is where they just absolutely pulled the plug. They were like, oh yeah, remember when we said we would pay you for this? Well, actually, here's this thing. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. It's like, bro, that's why that one recruiter I had that was like actually kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna bullcrap anything. He's like, you're not gonna get a Corvette. You're not gonna get this. They will pay for this, but where they get you is they're like, yeah, we paid for it, but now you gotta pay us back. It's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, they screw you over so bad.
I'm like, the guy I'm talking to he's like that. He's like, dude, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You're gonna have a hard time surviving in the Army, but the Air Force is gonna be where you want to go. I'm like, okay, what about the Air Force? He's like, Air Force is like, yeah, everybody talks like about the Air Force being like, oh, they're the soft, they get like all the special treatment, but it's because they are extremely intelligent. They ain't. Everybody's like, oh, this and that, but they're the type of people that you will call if you need backup. They take the sky. They take the dogfights. They take all that stuff. Well, yeah, you're shooting bullets. They're threatening their life because one wrong move could catastrophically kill thousands of people.
Oh yeah. Well, that's any
And that's why.
position.
Yeah, but a lot of people talk shit on the Air Force, and I have a lot of respect towards the Air Force. It's like, yeah, whenever the Army is like, we need backup, we need an airstrike, who do they fucking call? The Air Force or the Navy. They are not jokes. They are beyond respectable people.
And then there's Space Force.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, the Air Force used to be the kind of laughingstock military, but now I think it's Space Force. So I don't think the Air Force is going to be made fun of anymore. I think Space Force is kind of, yeah. Anyways, even though honestly, Space Force is important. Like, bro, the most valuable thing in any military operation is communications. All the satellites and stuff that's up there. Trust me, that it's a very needed branch.
Especially if we get into interstellar warcraft, because almost every country has some form of outer space contact.
Yes.
Imagine what the devastation of having a person shoot down a satellite that you have in the sky.
Yeah, I'm like, the internet, bro. I like everything's going digital, and I tell people, I'm like, nukes are not the most devastating weapon anymore. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, no. Every single day, there's new technology, there's new stuff. Every single day, EMPs are getting more and more devastating. EMPs are going to be the thing that absolutely screws people over. I'm like, come on. If all your money is stored electronically, virtually, an EMP, yeah, no money, gone. Like, literally everything runs off, like, some form of electricity now. Like, bro, filtered water, that would get really hard to get. Pretty much any food. I'm like, dude, EMPs are just freaking ridiculous. Especially if you get, like, one that's basically a global EMP. Like, bro, that's pretty bad.
I'm not saying that the modern ideology of, oh, we'll be fine, we're the US isn't completely fucking malarkey. Because there's one thing that a lot of people don't understand about the US military is like, yeah, we're badass, but we will crumble from the inside out. That is what people are like, oh, US military isn't that bad. Like, they're all badass and all that shit. It's like, no. There is a reason why we are the most feared as could, but also don't get attacked, because they're all waiting for our asses to fall from the inside out.
I know. Why do you think politics has been as heated as it has been recently?
Because they know that one way or another, it is going to happen. There was a comment, I can't remember what reporter or what politician, but it said the US government is like a house of cards. And if anybody who's ever played with cards before understands how fragile that is. Me, for being a poker player, yeah. I've also seen the dark side of humanity in a way that I don't ever want to see again. Trust me. There's a reason why the phrase is, oh, what if you were the last human alive, like the last woman alive? In a world of men, that is the most terrifying thought ever, but...
Oh goodness, that would like, bro, I don't even know. Like, right now, if just suddenly you're the last one, like, bro, I'm gonna have to get you, like, out, like, somewhere. Like, basically, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, she was one of the ones that disappeared all of a sudden. Yeah. It's like, luckily I have 2 properties that are literally in the middle of nowhere. like quite literally, like I make fun of my small town being in the middle of nowhere. No, there's like there's other 2 properties that my family owns. That's literally like I kid you not, like, bro, it's the only building in like a 50-mile radius, and even then it's like this wood shack almost, like in the grand scheme of things. That's just like, I'm like, dude, I have like 2 properties. That's just like, yep, middle of nowhere. Absolutely nobody knows where it's at. Actually, you know where one of them is, but I didn't send you the location of the other one.
I'm gonna say this for all the men in the chat. I don't believe all men are bad. I just know some men are. And those some outweigh all the good. It's like 90% of the time men are pretty good. There's men like my father, my grandfather, and even Carlton. Not all men are bad, but there's always that case, especially if you have known me personally. There's some stories I don't care for. But there's also men that actually treat me with respect and kindness. And I'm not saying that's all men, I'm not saying it's all women either. We're not any better.
Yeah, no. That's my biggest problem right now in the dating field, is I'm like, I cannot find one that meets my standards yet. Keyword there is yet.
And I'm over here talking to a decent... I'm not gonna say this guy is the one because I jumped the gun pretty hard on men. But me and Carlton's friendship has lasted longer than most relationships. And we have seen each other's worst sides in many different avenues. Bro, there's just a bunch of iron here.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Isn't this like one of the lowest levels that you can't even get this from?
I don't know. I'm mining this too because I need to repair my armor.
Yeah. I'm just getting the iron because I never know when I'm gonna need iron.
Yeah, I like how everybody's still confused about the whole thing. Whenever I was like, "Here, I'm here to," like, I didn't even really say anything. I just showed up and was like, "Oh, it's time to collect some stuff apparently." And people are like, "Wait, you're giving this stuff to him?" And they're like, "That's what I was just told to do." And they were like all so confused. I'm like, and I literally like basically the only thing I really said, like, I didn't really talk much. I just showed up, grabbed stuff, made like 2 jokes, and then left. But one of the 3 things I said, 2 of which were jokes, I was like, they were all so confused, and I was like, yeah, you guys are clearly behind on recent events. And then I was out of there, and I'm like, bro, I'm always like, how is it? Because like I feel like if they knew, I'm like, yeah, we lasted. If you put them both together, because there was a break in the middle, where you said you needed a break, and I was like, if you include, like. Yeah, that's 8 months if you include the start and the end, because that little like 1 month-ish break. if we weren't on a break, it would have been 9. But I was like, yeah, 8 months, barely, hardly, like we barely did any, like we didn't like sleep together or anything. But the fact that I and one other person have gone 8 months with this person and everybody else has pretty much struggled to even make it 3 is like kind of sad. I'm like, bruh.
Wait, I forgot. Who's the other 8-month guy?
I actually can't remember. I remember you saying there was one that was, I think, unless, I don't know, I can't remember. I don't remember the name. I just remember I think there was one that was at least like close. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't remember him.
He's not important. Anyways, the point is,
Wait, and that's saying something. Like Carlton often says, like, I'm a very physically attractive person. Like, everyone I have ever met, and I'm going to quote this, like, okay, you want to know, Carlton, this has to die in the grave, and anyone who's watching the stream, so I'm guessing Mr. Rain. You want to know the funniest thing I ever had happen to me?
What?
Chase proposed to me.
And that was like almost 3, but like it was less than 3 months and he was already like, yep. And I am almost willing to bet he did not even talk to your father either.
And then this man, who I've been talking to, you want to know what he just sent me? He says, please never be afraid to talk about your problems. You won't overshare or annoy me. I will always listen.
See, this man knows exactly how things should go, and that's a bit. Listen, whenever I meet this guy and I actually have an actual conversation, I will start to be like, okay.
We have told each other, it's like, if us three got locked in a room, there would not be a single boring moment.
No.
Because we'd all just start talking about random shit.
The 3 of us were locked in a room. Oh, Cole. Wait. No. The things that would happen would be meme worthy. Or it would actually just end up being a disaster. Or actually, in some alternate universe, it would just get spicy and it'd be like, ooh, wait a minute, there's an opportunity here I don't have often.
Okay, but I did find this out. We were talking, and I told him, like, I like a guy who isn't, like, protective but not obsessive. And he's like, there's a difference? I'm like, yes, there's actually a heavy difference. And he's like, explain it to me. I said, the level of obsession is where you are trying to control or be a part of every possible avenue of this person's life. Which isn't necessarily bad. That's actually pretty good. That's healthy. You want to be a part of that person's life 90% of the time. It becomes obsessive when you are insecure about them not taking you along. And obsessive is you're almost overwhelming them with how much you want to be a part in their presence. And I'm like, that's not bad. Like, there's a balance, and a lot of guys don't understand the balance of things. And for someone who's actually sat there and had balanced out lifestyles and has been in unbalanced relationships where they were the man in the relationship, and I will die on this hill, for some of my relations, I was more of a man than 90% of them.
I like how much you've evolved since then. I love the progress that's happened over the course of the 2.5 years, almost 3. I'm like, bro.
And it's weird because everyone's like, oh, like, she's still the same person. Anybody who's actually sat down and chatted with me in the last year has realized I am not the same person.
You are not the same. Ah, it's a creeper. Like, there are things that are the same, like personality is the same, but like, trust me, there's definitely things in terms of like thought process, morals, like a lot of that's changed. Like, bro, trust me, whenever I first was really talking to this person, it was definitely, I will say her definition of what a man looked like was very different. And then after, like, honestly, after me, I feel like you kind of changed your thoughts a little bit because you're like, I think it's more than just physical things here. You're like, I think there's a lot more to it than what you thought at the beginning. This is a good music disc. I'm taking this. That's another creeper.
Sorry, freaking Gavin, he sent me a Snapchat about how he got bribed into doing something for donuts. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, don't ask me questions. I don't have the answers to them. I'm like, fair enough. But what I was saying is not all guys are going to be the same, and some girls like guys differently. I don't like mine obsessive. I want mine who's confident in themselves to be like, okay, you go out with your friends. I know that you're not going to cheat on me. But it's that point where it's like, I want you to be protective and almost not overly obsessed. I want you to be supportive and respectful of me. Like, you're not going to try and control every aspect of my life or be insecure enough to where it's like, oh no, I don't want you going out with your friends because there could be other guys there. Because that doesn't trust the partner either. If you're assuming that every time your girlfriend is going out with her friends that she's going to go cheat or flirt with somebody, or a guy's gonna flirt with her because you think she's being prerogative or putting herself out there is insecure on your end. Because my parents, for example, my parents have been married for a very long time. They trust each other with utmost respect. Like, my dad's confident that my mom is always going to come back to him. That's the relationship I want, is someone who knows, like, oh, yeah, she's pretty, but she's not going to cheat on me. And that's trust. You trust that your insecurities are lies, and that kind of stuff. Because I don't know who else is listening, but I feel like a lot of young girls would know this, is not every guy is perfect for you. They're perfect for somebody else. And not every painting is meant to be painted by you. Not every guy is meant for you. And not every friend is meant to stay. A lot of friends will change and grow over time. That friend you thought you would have forever back in kindergarten is not going to be the same person you know whenever you get married to your husband.
Yeah. So here's exactly what I'm looking for. One of the things, like, obviously they don't have to like meet this. It's just something that I use as an example. I'm like, they don't have to do this, but I'm just saying it would be nice if they did. But I'm like, one of the examples I use is like, I want a girl that it's like, hey, if I gave her $100 and just said, go spend it on whatever you want, she would be like, okay. She'd go, and then she'd pretty much get food, but make sure to not spend an overly amount. Like, she would just get food, just like one meal for her and I, come back home, give me the rest of the money and be like, here's some food. And like, yeah, maybe it'd be like 10 or $20 of just food for the both of us, so then I just get the rest of the money back. That is exactly what I'm looking for. I've already known, listen, I've been to college, and yeah, trust me, it is very hard to find a girl that's gonna have that mentality. I'm just saying, there's a lot of, there's a reason I avoid sorority girls. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, no, that's just one little thing that I'm like, obviously, that's not like, oh, if they don't do this, then it's a deal breaker. I'm like, no, I'm just saying it would be nice, because that kind of just shows how their morals and qualities are.
I have sketchy morals.
I have sketchy. Well, why do you think I was like, you know what, friend sounds like a great idea. Friend sounds.
Both kind of silently agreed that both being friends would probably be the best for both of us. And look at us now. I give you relationship advice. You're now my person that I ask if this relationship is healthy or not.
I'm just like, dude, my problem, it's like, I can maintain a relationship. I've found out I can maintain one very well. It's just getting in one is the hardest thing. I'm like, I don't understand. I know I'm average looking, so I know that's part of it. But bro, my personality is like 11 out of 10.
What's my fucking problem then? If looks isn't the problem, what the fuck is my problem?
Yeah, you're basically attracting a certain crowd. Just apparently you're sending the wrong message, and you know that's apparently the only crowd you're getting. And part of your issue for the longest time was you kept going after the same type.
I'm going to base right now. I want to show you.
No, I'm not going to the base right now. I'm literally busy. What?
They hatched.
Oh, the baby gas hatched, by the way.
Oh. We'll take care of them later.
But I'm just like, bruh. Because I'm like, and actually, technically, at least for the first half of ours, I was like, every relationship I've been in, I was kind of the one to break it off. Except for, like, the second half of ours, you were like, okay, it's my turn. And then you like you schemed, you rubbed your hands together, you're like, yeah, it's my turn. Now you get to see how it feels. But anyways,
The thing is that's exactly why me and Carlton worked for so long, is because both of us were the ones to break things off. And so whenever I did it to him, I felt really bad. I do regret how things ended, but I think it ended for the best.
Yeah. I mean, there's always that part of me that's a little salty because I was like, we weren't really together while we were both at our best. And I'm like, I fixed the problems I did have, I have fixed, and the problems that you've had, you have definitely fixed. So like, there's always that part of me that's like, okay, but if we were to try again, how far would that go? But then there's that part of me that's like, you know what, no, I remember how that ended last time, ain't no way, I'm doing that again. So it's like, it's just this constant struggle that happens every single day. And on top of it, it's like, you know what, yep, we're just gonna, yeah, that's just it's just the story. It's just the story, at least on my perspective.
Well, I'll give you this, Clarity. A lot of my relationships, whenever I finally get the rose-colored glasses cut off my face, and I actually see it for the way it is, I compare it to how I should be treated by how you told me I should be treated. And my parents. I compare my relationship with you to a lot of different ones. I know not every single relationship is the same, but there's a basic concept of respect and genuine admiration and love. A lot of the times I realize the relationships I'm in aren't the ones I need to be in. And that's why whenever the 3-month mark hits, I'm just like, is this what I want to be with for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
And most of the time that answer is no. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was a whore. But I was trying to replace a feeling of love with my own body.
Yeah. I like how I was just like such a defining moment in like honestly, if your life was a story arc, I feel like whenever I came in, it was like that complete entire like character redemption. And it was like, I have realized so many things that I never even, like, you're like, this perspective is exactly what I needed. Because you've gotten a completely different perspective on how, or I guess on what you're looking for, how things should be. Like, I always tell people, I'm like, the phrase of, it's great being single because I'm free. It never made sense to me because in a relationship, I feel like you should still have freedom. They're really the only limitation is just, don't cheat. Like, basically give your partner the attention and not somebody else. That's really the only thing that's limiting your freedom. I'm like, that thing never made sense to me because I'm like, listen, at least in my relationship, I'm like, yeah, go do whatever you want. Hang out with whoever you want. Like, I'm not gonna be like, like, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm like, that it never made sense to me where it's like, oh yeah, I like being single because there's freedom to it. I'm like, bro, if you're in a good enough relationship, you should have freedom and you should feel like you have freedom while also, receiving the benefits of a relationship. It's like, bro, that phrase never made sense to me.
But you also understand my perspective of freedom. It's the relief from the pain.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You're not going to find a single person that's going to take the pain away. All you're going to, the best you can find is just somebody that can at least comfort you for it. And if you even want to get spiritual with it, I know not everybody's, Christian and whatnot, but it's like, that's kind of what God does. He's like, hey, I may not take the pain away, but I can at least comfort you. It's like, yeah, that's kind of how a relationship should go. And honestly, a lot of my stuff for relationships, I actually kind of did kind of base on, what? How does God do it? How should I do it? Like, there's got to be a...
And that's how he taught us, is to love like him, love unconditionally.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not transactional, people. You're not doing this. You don't give her flowers so she can, kiss you back or, get something from it. Like, you just give her flowers just because she deserves flowers. And even if she doesn't, quote-unquote, earn it, she still... Just give her flowers, bro. Like, That just shows you care. That shows that she's on your mind constantly, and you're like, hey, this is a nice gesture. I'm just gonna do this.
Sadly, the last time I got flowers for somebody or myself was, well, I always give them to my mom. That's one thing a lot of people is like, oh, you give flowers to your mom? I'm like, yeah, that is one thing I never got. It's like, everyone says like having a good relationship with their mom is kind of a turn off. I'm like,
what?
My mom, I've heard people say that, as like having a good relationship with their mom or their dad is a turn off. I'm like, okay.
But get out of here. That's not, what the hell's wrong with you? Why is...
So many people have fantasized with the idea that girls have daddy issues. I'm not gonna deny it, like, I have daddy issues, but I still love and care for my parents in a way that a lot of people haven't gotten into. And I love and genuinely care for every single one of my family members, even though they may have been terrible people in the past. Because Carlton understands my past, my family is messy.
Yeah, that's actually one of the few things I always said I am not getting involved in. Actually, that was one of my mistakes. In like the first 3 months of our relationship, I was kind of like, yeah, I have a little bit of a say. But then after that, I kind of realized, I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to stay out of it. I don't have a say. That is... And even to this day, I stay out of it. I'm like, nope. I am not really sharing any opinions, really. I'm not, like, that is not my business.
And that's how it should be, is family matters, as long as you're not husband and wife, family matters matter to the family.
Yeah.
If you are not married, you should not step on that ground unless it is genuinely going to start harming the individual you care about. And even then, they need to make the choice of making themselves get out of that.
Yeah. I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, I think I've actually really put myself, like, shot myself in the foot here. Because it's like, bro, I literally shoot for, like, the best of the best. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, I feel like my standards might actually be a little too high. Just because I'm like, listen, I am gonna go, I'm gonna look for somebody that has, like, the personality, the morals that I'm looking for. Which that's already hard enough to find as is, let alone somebody who doesn't have an alcohol problem, who doesn't have a drug problem. Like, that is already hard enough to find, so double down on that. And then I'm like, obviously I'm gonna go for somebody that's like really good looking, so yep, that's a triple down on yeah, you're basically looking for that 0.001% of the population, and I'm like, yep. I love it.
But in the same book is... So, the way I bumped into this individual I've been talking to is I'm a little nervous about pursuing a relationship with him for many different reasons, but the main one is I don't want to get caught in a heartbreak. Or a toxic relationship like the last one I was in. And anybody who understands what I mean, oh sweet Jesus, I made a poor decision. But the thing with this one is it seems too good to be true. And a lot of people agree with me on that case is we don't want to jump into something if it's just gonna end poorly. This guy is literally sitting there and going like, hey, take your time. I might be going off the basic, but you can only write me letters. He's patient with me and understanding that I don't want to pursue something that's going to end poorly, and he's the same way. He understands that my past is in a very messy thing. And the fact that he knows my ex is also something else that we have to consider. Is like, what if we do go out and he starts blowing the fuck up?
Yeah, I was like, that's so far the only thing I was kind of like, he was like, oh yeah, the fact that he started knowing Canesville people, and then that he like, I think the one time, like it, like I don't know, I was like, just the silence that kind of followed on my end, and his end whenever I was like, I do not like 90% of Canesville people. And then like all of a sudden he was like, all right, change the topic. I was like, all right. I was like, oh goodness.
Everyone knows that you can't always be that way. And I don't want to say too much because I'm not the person to say much because I'm a hateful person as well. Oh, hang on, I got a message from my mother. I'm asking if there's food.
I'm asking if there's food. You know, that is actually something I've never done for you, is cook you something. I don't remember. I don't think I have. Because with the last person I dated, which was a while ago, actually about a year ago. Actually, no, it's been a year. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, so a year ago, couldn't have cinnamon.
Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go get food.
Okay, okay, well. I was gonna say I make bomb cinnamon rolls. Trust me, bro. My cinnamon rolls are freaking. Yeah. Like it would make. Huh? Anyways, it would make queso absolutely lose his mind, bro. My cinnamon rolls are freaking amazing. I'm just saying that, bruh. Like, and then obviously I can make really good butterbeer. I actually make it better than Universal's butterbeer, believe it or not. I've been to Universal. I've had the butterbeer. Mine's better. Mine just tastes better. What's another thing here? Another thing that I can cook really well. Oh no. Oh, now I'm hungry. Dang it, she made me hungry. What is this? What is this? I'm gonna have to get more waffles because of you. The waffles. The Waffle Galaxy.
The last man alive on Earth. Only he can prevent the human race from extinction. But it won't be easy.
Dude, okay. I'm telling you, Waffle Galaxy and Mr. Meowla's The End of Earth series is one of the best Minecraft Let's Plays. Actually, no, it is the best Minecraft Let's Play. There is not a Minecraft Let's Play that is better than that, and I will stand on that hill till I die. The Dream SMP? Nah, scrap that. The freaking End of Earth by Waffle Galaxy and Mr. Meowla is the best Minecraft Let's Play. I wish that mod pack was still around, because I'd 100% play it, but like, you know, by the time I get PC, they're gone. Anyways. Probably a bad idea. Oh. Okay, we're good. I definitely, I wonder how low she got with that. I think I just, oops. What did I just hear? I heard like some screaming downstairs. That's, I mean, I don't know what it sounded like I don't even know what that was. Yeah, this is a great stream. See, these are the conversations I like. These are the conversations that I feel like normal streams need. That's why I was kind of like, yeah, I feel like a normal stream today. I know the Void Dragon is like gonna be happening tomorrow, but like, bro. Oh, they do grow up naturally, okay. I need sustenance now. Oh, wait, I need to see chat. I like how I just keep closing chat. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Anyways. I love when gone AFK to get food. I can't come and see. I'm in the deep dark. How many times bro? Alright, let's see here. These totems do not save you. All right. This is a good steam. Yep. Yep. Honestly, we had the funeral. We did the goal of today's stream. See, I love how things go. Definitely according to plan. Yep, I definitely don't want to be binge watching How to Train Your Dragon show right now. Actually, I think my streams are gonna start getting shorter. Like, I mean, some of these like 2-hour, like, bro, I can't do like 4 or 5 hour streams again. I just can't. There's not enough people and not enough good content to do that with. So my streams are just gonna be getting progressively shorter and shorter as we go through. Although shadow streams are probably going to be still the same length.
I have people to talk to. My stuff's gonna last longer.
Yeah. I'm just like, bruh.
I'm sorry. I was eating a PB&J.
Honestly, I haven't had just a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a hot minute.
All right. Personal opinion, do you like strawberry jam or do you like blueberry jam?
Both.
Okay, if you have both in the jar, both in the cabinet, which one would you pick?
For a peanut butter and jelly, I think oh crap, dude.
See, because I just had that dilemma not like 5 minutes ago.
Honestly, I like, bro, like, I mean, I like blueberry just a little bit more. Like, I love blueberry Pop-Tarts. I love the blueberry jelly on a biscuit. I even love blueberry cream cheese on my bagels. I mean, strawberry cream cheese is good, but blueberry cream cheese, oh my goodness, bro.
That's a good choice.
Oh, it's my boss's birthday today. I should probably, I am gonna be... Yeah, I remembered. It is 2 people's birthdays today, and I've wished one of them a happy birthday. But I feel like I'm probably not gonna get a response from the first. Let's see here.
Yo, I got horse armor in here.
It is also the day Operation Barbarossa began. And it's also the day the picture of the mouse tank was taken. That iconic shot of it moving to a location. Ow.
Sorry, I
Creeper.
didn't mean to hit you.
Aw, man. hear another one. Yeah, I don't know. I like how there was like a new Songs of War animation that dropped. I'm still waiting for Snakes. I think Snakes, like, Snake now puts out the best quality animations. Like, but I mean the one that this other one put out is really it's still really good because it's Hero Bride versus Death Singer, and since it just came out, I was like, I'm using this in my tribute video. So I'm like, I would think I was the first person to include his new animation in a tribute video.
Yeah, see that.
I like, bro, Songs of War is coming back. Like, there's just so much happening in 2020. Like, bro, I'm like, 2024 was an amazing year. 2025, I mean, we're only halfway through. Let's see how this goes. It really
As long
depends.
as I don't die.
Yeah, I'm like that'll be the big factor here. And listen, there's ways of preventing that, but you know, that's a conversation for not on stream. But
Okay. So I got good news and bad news.
yeah.
Okay. Good news is the main priest isn't growing, but the spider leg things
Yeah.
went for my kidneys, and I was feeling pain in my kidneys all today, like
Bruh.
right at the kidneys, and now like my doctor was like, wait, what? You had pain in your kidneys? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come into an MRI tomorrow. Well, fuck. Cause he could say it's either you could be really dehydrated and your kidneys are just like dying.
Honestly, that first one could be like with how much Mountain Dew you drink. But anyways, and then there's ore.
Yeah, they're like saying it's like, possible. But with that is, there's always that small sliver of a chance. They're like, if it's growing in that direction, we're kind of gonna need to have surgery fast. Because if it's growing that fast, one, it's gonna be tested on because
Yeah.
holy crap, that's an anomaly that doesn't normally happen. And two, every day,
I'm like, yeah, I'd probably go the surgery route. I mean, they're like, this.
like it's possible. Like I'm not gonna completely cut it out the idea, but the idea that they have informed me that there is a slight chance that you could lose mobility into your lower half is still in the back of my mind. And for anyone who will learn me as the more popular I get, is I'm heavily active, and it would kill me not being able to do what I love. Moving around, laughing, joking, standing. Sitting in a wheelchair would actually probably mentally cripple me.
I mean, if they do it right, that wouldn't be the outcome. But you know.
Yeah, but then even if everything goes according to plan, there's always that small chance that something could go wrong.
I wouldn't be focused on the small numbers. I'd be focused on the big numbers.
But have you ever heard the chance like, oh, there's only a 99% chance that this is you're not gonna die.
Oh yeah.
But there's that 1%.
Yeah, 1%. I'm like, bro, that's really good odds. I would be like, I'm taking those odds, bro. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not feeling that unlucky. I'm like, listen.
But a gambler's, anybody who has gambled, and if any of you young ones have ever gambled, I'm going to kill you myself, knows that gambling with those odds is you still have to consider that small trinkle of a chance that you're gonna get a flop and the other person has a royal flush.
I like those odds. See, I'm a risk taker. That's why I'm like, I definitely could be one of those, like, top 2% of the population that makes a lot of money. Because, like, I will take risks. If the numbers are in my favor, I'm like, I don't care if it's even 60-40. As long as I have the favor, I'm taking it.
I'm the same, but when it comes to my life, I have to take that very seriously.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, the numbers, at least with the 1 to 99, if that's what you're using, that's definitely in your
No,
favor.
it's like, okay, the numbers that I'd be facing is pretty much 60-40.
60 for success.
60 for failure.
All right, well,
Because of
that's still like 2/5. All right, that's still like 2/5. I mean, you roll a coin like that. That's still pretty high for success, I would say.
Yeah, but where it's currently at is, like, they're going off of the basic idea of what they have. They don't know my body type. I've never had surgery before this, and they don't really know what my frame and what my body's going to do. Because my pediatrician, he knows every nook and cranny of my body. And that's not meant to be weird. He knows me very well. It's those, this is a surgery I've never been to. And he's done it for a while, but it's still, I don't trust it. And call me paranoid, I'd rather be sick than paralyzed.
See,
And
I'm
the
over
longer
here
I
with,
wait,
like,
the more, like, it's the idea is if the longer I wait and the more that tendon gets attacked, the harder it is.
yeah.
But at the same time, is who knows how long it'll take for me to get to an operating room.
You could probably get there pretty quick with a couple of phone calls, I would say.
Oh, most definitely. I know people in the medical field. It's not hard to get a hold of people. But it's that even if everything goes according to plan, I'm still scared.
Yeah. And that's why I'm here. Yep, #1 person for getting put on the spot. Yep, I'm definitely not feeling the pressure as well. That's definitely not happening. You see, we're fine. We are 100% fine, and there's absolutely, there's actually a lot to worry about, but you know what? It's fine. Why? Because at least we're both here at the same time together. That's why it's fine.
It's like that Technoblade quote. I had to consider death. For anyone who is actually curious, I have seen death. It's not fun. Wouldn't call it all fun anybody. But even with those odds, you gotta plan for your funeral. Yeah, that song I sent you, Carlton, Save Me a Seat. Save You a Seat. Yeah, that's meant for my, 1-year anniversary of when I died.
I know I heard that song somewhere, because I was like, I've heard this song before. I can't remember where.
Like, I'm eating in real life as my character slowly starts.
I am going to get food in real life as well. Like, I'm probably about to end stream and be like, alright, I'm gonna go get food because, like, bruh. Man, I've already been streaming for an hour and a half. Holy crap, it feels like 30 minutes. But you know what? I might actually end stream here soon because I am hungry and there's a lot more to this conversation I want to have, preferably off stream. Preferably.
Well, I'll still be streaming, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll take the odds of at least at the moment. Yeah, and then you're gonna blow up. Like you're gonna reach like 10 million. You're gonna be like, yep, we're 10 million subscribers. We've did it. Now we're really gonna follow after Technoblade. And I'm like, you're stressing me out. You're stressing me out. Don't be saying that. Like, you're like, no.
Time to die. How many subscribers is Technoblade at now?
I think it's 17 million. Actually, no, it's 20 million. I think he hit 20 million. Let me look, actually.
The fact is he's gonna continue to grow.
20 million,
Because-
yep. And Dream is at 32 million, I think.
That is saying something how powerful Technoblade was.
Oh, yeah.
He's only.
He's
And the
like,
thing is-
even after death, I've still managed to gain another 10 million subscribers. My upload schedule is still the same, though, but you know.
The thing is that's kind of true. He's still making his dad's living on his legacy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream real quick. I am hungry, I want food, nom nom nom, it's time to go. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow, late at night, hopefully, if things go according to plan, we will take on the Void Dragon.
Void Dragon. We.
Because nothing bad ever happens when you fight a dragon. But anyways, see you guys later.
Oh.